We are back, y'all. Very rarely I switch games like that, but it was getting annoying, and I just couldn't figure it out. Like, and before that, I was just a lot of the stuff was just I normally would figure it out, but that one I don't get like the trial or whatever. But we back at it with college football 25. I'm eventually get college football 26. As you can see, I'm aiming to get in that MVP bundle. So hit that like button, y'all. Share out the stream. We're playing, continuing our grind on Dynasty mode. Yes, I'm using my Maryland Terps. The O-line is trash. Not really the best team, college football team. I mean, they okay, but they not as good as LSU, Alabama, Ohio State, teams like that. Welcome back, Chef. Welcome back, Duano. Like that's why I try my best to play and pray to God that I'm playing games that I can easily figure out. It's not too much of a challenging like that, because then this will happen where I'll switch over to another game. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much, Chef. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, my motto is: you put me 100, I'm gonna put you 100, and that's the motto I'll stand on. Not just on social media, but just life in general. Ooh, we got Penn State. It's gonna be tough. We're playing in the snow. Let's go.
One team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hold on, chat. What's going on, Miss J? Doing something real quick, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Dropping back, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
This will be a tough game.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement of play.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. They're bringing heat.
Oh, man. See what I mean? Our O-line is just...
The missing Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day.
We'll be playing the 3rd place community poll winner later on. Today is clean up laundry day, so won't be doing that probably till like in the evening.
As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well.
Good defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Allen. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up.
Let's go.
Return on the pick.
You don't see a lot of teams that are successful throwing the football in the snow, and obviously on that last one, got away.
That
from
was
the
good.
quarterback, nowhere close to the
Good,
intended
good
receiver.
stuff. Good stuff.
The defense able to come away with the INT.
So, for those of y'all that don't know, the Curry will be on this week's community poll. I don't know what the other 3 game choices going to be, but definitely the Curry going to be one of them. Normally like to always add new game choices in every week's community poll, but you know, if I'm seeing my supporters and community really fucking with a game, I'm definitely going to add it back to the poll.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
Oh,
And I
man.
think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Handoff to the single back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were.
This is our old line is just so trash. So y'all already know one out of the 4 game choices that will be in this week's community poll, which I will definitely be posting that later on.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Got his man quickly. And that's where they'll mark
Oh,
him.
they got 1st and goals.
Pick up a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the
Jesus
first half.
Christ.
Here's an opportunity, David, to execute
I'm definitely have to change the quarterback.
Put some throws together and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same.
We gotta do something, man.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion.
We needed
for this
that.
offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical.
Oh.
By the defense. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
Just paying my channel membership link for those that want to become a member on my channel is only 99 cents. I need to definitely update that so I can let y'all know that it's 99 cents to become a member on my channel. Man, we getting our ass kicked, man. Hold on, man. I gotta change. Oh man.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to the air one more time. And it
Oh no, he caught that.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. The completion well past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a short.
That's why I like them slant plays, man.
The offense. This coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. That completion has
I didn't go in?
They'll mark it at the 1. The Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Maryland! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't.
Yes, sir.
Keep running them, keep getting...
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready.
Oh, he got it.
And executed perfectly, and they secure the. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
W catch right there.
The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw it. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
All right, fam. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for Your love and support.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Just making a play. Getting
No
into
doubt,
the
no doubt, no
23-yard
doubt.
line, it'll be first down.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier. And this is just one of those days,
Okay,
man,
fam.
where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it.
No.
Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing.
There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you're losing.
Goodness.
And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese, and that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's been rough for my Turks. Thanks for the $2 dono, Miss J. Appreciate you, Miss J. Damn, can't even fire him. Man, we got a lot of players leaving. Dum dum. No, I didn't even do that. Shit. Defense not all that bad. I mean, both sides of the ball need to be improved. Still trying to get the hang of this dynasty mode. Let's go. Hmm. Center. All right, final week of off-season recruiting. Shout out to the three in the building. Center. Smitty, what to do, Smitty? How you doing, Smitty? Appreciate you, Smitty, coming through.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. do this real quick. Let's see. I'm working on this week's community poll real quick. Let's see here. Hmm. All right. All right, this week's community poll is out now. I already told you the queries is going to be on there. And there will be one of the 4 game choices.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Finds Zach Breeze, and he's got 4 out to the 29. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Fires to the wideout. And the pass, it's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Hey, I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession.
Damn, they scored too.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got it.
Oh.
Traffic, it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Owls. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those in this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Damn it.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To the air, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Good catch.
On target over the middle. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Slings it downfield. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand and rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's...
They cooking us, man.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, still looking. He fires it out to the right. He throws
oh
back
my God.
and it's picked off. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the 1st half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
On the move, he fires. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Who gives a hoot?
This is embarrassing.
It's a touchdown. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
On second down, looking to throw. This time it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Fires downfield. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
There we go. This is embarrassing, yo.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Appreciate everybody still here. Hit that like button, share out the stream.
Second and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find this man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from
Oh my
47 yards
God.
away. And the try is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buying some time. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid... The offense lining up for a first down play.
42 Spider.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll try to do it himself. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Snowed under by the defense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the...
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way
Too little, too late, though.
Too late. But they still do count it. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. They'll give it to the back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The inside handoff. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. He's open on the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
God damn.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
The great thing about running a bootleg is it gets the quarterback outside the pocket right now. It allows him to use his athleticism. You got to drop back. You got to use your eyes. You got to play the pass first, and then all of a sudden he takes off and chews up yards so quick.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 8th play of the drive coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the right.
Oh, man.
And he intercepts it. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. Can't get him to the ground. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
On the move, it's Hemby. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Bully ball on third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win.
Oh, man.
Got him. It's a sack, and what a stop. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, how tough is this guy? And he drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks,
he should have called that.
Hurry their thought process. They're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator, he has been searching that entire first half to find something that might work. You can't be more anemic than they were in that first half, David. They're going to have to find the answers to the test here quickly.
Hey, you had a whole half to do it, to talk about, to discuss. What are you seeing? How do we make some adjustments? This offense has got to find some answers, and they got to find them quick.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Flushed out of the pocket. He's looking on the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback checking off. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. He'll turn it loose out to the right.
Oh my God.
Picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but
Bro, he was gonna catch that.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Leaves it with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
First down, physicality in these football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just...
Going for a ball. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will give him the lead.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that...
Can anyone catch it? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the...
At least the running game is working.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
they're in control of the clock as their friend, you'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The official says no good. Guys, running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That'll be it for me, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit that like button. Share out the stream. We'll be playing the Third Place Community Poll winner later on today. Stay tuned for that. And I will catch y'all in the next live stream video short. Peace.